Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to be showing you 3 easy nail designs using the new Yogurt Korea Baby Boo inks, from Mosaic pebble nails to soft unicorn galaxy, and a floral design that is super beginner friendly and really fun to create, so let's get into it. Okay, before we start the nail designs, I want to show you the Baby Boomer inks because they are absolutely so pretty. The packaging is beautiful as well. These inks are more of like a soft buildable. They're not super intense right away when you get into them, which makes them perfect for that watercolor diffuse look. And the best part is that these kind of do the work for you, so they blend and spread really easy without needing the perfect technique. I feel like these ones are super beginner friendly, so if you've ever been wanting to try inks, these are actually really nice. It might be a great option for you. The collection comes with 10 colors. Think of them as like a soft, kind of like milky pastel kind of vibe, but yet you're still pulling in a lot of buildable potential with that color payoff. Now, before we get into the nail designs, we need to do a base color. So I wanted to carry in a very like neutral base color. So I figured the best way is just to grab 3 of my favorite go-to base colors from BANDI. So this is a good way for you to see some neutrals that you may not know that exist and see how they work in a design as well. So I'm going to keep the application of the base color in here because I just feel like these are absolutely stunning. They're buildable as well, so they look really good with like a sheer kind of milky coverage with 1 coat, but I am going to show you what they look like with 2 coats so you can get the full effect. So I just popped that in the lamp, and now we're just going to go in with our 2nd coat just to bring our base color to life just a little bit more. But overall, these are a beautiful formula. So if you're in the market for some perfect neutral nudes, these ones just might be for you. And everything that you see in today's video can be found in that description box below. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and just use a lint-free wipe with a little bit of alcohol to remove that adhesion layer before we go in with the matte top coat, because if there's anything lingering with that adhesion layer, I do not want to cross-contaminate my VALLA matte top coat. Just because they are 2 different brands. So before we go in with the inks, I'm going to do a matte top coat. And then once that's cured, I did go back in with a lint wipe and rubbing alcohol to cleanse that. And now we're going to go in with our Mosaic kind of pebble nail look. I really like this. So I picked a few colors and I'm going in with the light color first. And right now I'm just taking the side of the brush and I am just tapping once on the nail. That is all I'm doing. I really want to make sure I'm hitting the nail in that one spot once only, because what's going to happen if I double tap it, it's going to build up some dimension. It's going to show kind of like a different look than what I'm going for. I mean, if you want to go ahead and blend it out a little bit more, you totally can, depending on which look you want to do. But for this look in particular, you only want to hit it once, because it's going to give you that perfect pebble shape. So it's going to give you like a diffused look. So you have the color in the middle and it kind of fades out, giving you a bolder outline on the sides, giving you the ultimate like pebble effect. There's a couple different ways you can do this look. You can do it spread out and spaced out like you see here, or you could go ahead and do a whole bunch of different layering when it comes to this look, or you could do a whole nother look and layer on top of this, giving you more of like a depth and dimensional kind of look. But I do really like this. I think this is a really fun way for accent nails, or to just incorporate an all over nail look, which I'm going to show you a finished look here at the end of all the colors of these inks that I use this Mosaic pebble kind of style. I'm just going back in with the darker color, just kind of filling in any bare areas. Again, do whatever your heart desires when it comes to filling in this look. And look at that, it just looks so good. Very easy. This is probably one of the easiest looks you can do with the inks. And then for me personally, I want to do a matte top coat. I just feel like it's really going to bring all the dimension in these inks, just brings it to life, and I really like how it looks. Just feel like this definitely gives us like that Aztec-y kind of pebble look, and I'm totally here for the matte finish. So that was the easier look. But if you wanted to go ahead and grab some more colors and just do a whole bunch of different layering, I'm going to show you what the layering looks like as well if you were doing this, just so you can kind of see 2 different options of layering with this kind of like pebble style. Now, the best part about this video is that you're going to be able to see all 10 inks in action, so you're going to get a good feel on these colors. But see how it's like a dreamy light wash, kind of like a it's like the perfect, it's not like pastel, but it is pastel. It's just like that perfect milky kind of color combo. It's very dreamy, and I really like this color story. It's absolutely beautiful. But look at that, we have like that fade of color in the middle, and then I love the outside perimeter when it comes to this look. All right, so let's continue layering. I really just wanted to show you just a quick other option on the whole layering when it comes to this look, and then we're going to get into a galaxy soft kind of moment here in just a moment. All right, so this is giving us more of like that watercolor effect by layering. So you have all the control in the world when it comes to building up the colors and doing whatever layers you want. You really can just create some really fun designs. I feel like this one's really fun for kind of like an under the sea look, and do some nail art on top of that, or do some chroming designs. Options are endless when it comes to nail art. And again, this is really fun because it looks like a piece of art. It's really fun to create, and even if you just do this on a couple nails, it's really just going to bring any nail design and just elevate it just a little bit. So I am going to go in with another matte top coat here just to seal it all together, and here's what it looks like with matte. You can definitely see it's giving us more of like that delicate watercolor effect, but overall really pretty and just really fun to create. And then here's the difference between the spaced out and then the layering. So you got best of both worlds, but I'm loving both options. All right, so here are all the Mosaic kind of pebble styles all together here. So you can see I did use all the colors here, and it's just the spacing and just the pops of color are absolutely everything. And I feel like this is really where the inks kind of shine through organically, giving us that unique stone look. All right, so now it's time to get into our soft, dreamy kind of unicorn moment here. We're going to pick a different base color. This one pulls a little bit on the kind of taupier side. It has like a slight slightness of like a beautiful brown undertone to it. It's really beautiful. And then once we go ahead and do 2 layers of this, I am going to go back in with the matte top coat again. So when you're playing with inks, you could either use a matte base like you see me doing here. I just feel like the inks spread more nicely. But if you want to do a base that's shiny, the inks are going to move differently. And you're not going to have kind of like that bold impact. They kind of look a little bit more streaky. I feel like with a matte base, it's more intentional and you're going to get a bolder color payoff. It's something you're going to want to play with. Each way looks very different on its own. I prefer to just, do just a matte top coat. I just feel like that works absolutely fantastic for these ink in particular, especially if you are focusing on a design. The matte is just going to give you a really just beautiful canvas just to work off of. All right, so now we're going to go in with 3 other colors here, and this is very easy as well. So I'm going to do a swoop design in one controlled motion. Now, if I lift up that brush, it's going to show where I lifted up the brush. It's going to not be this like smooth line. So when you're doing something like this, don't overthink it. Just go in with the design and you're going to be good to go. Trust me, because if you overthink it and hesitate and stop, then you're gonna have to start all over. So I really like how this is looking. It's very soft. When we hit it with the matte top coat again, you're gonna really see the colors to life. And then to make things easier, I'm just gonna throw some stickers on here. If you want, you could totally go ahead and do a layer of matte top coat in here and then hand paint your nail art. But I just thought let's keep it real easy and just throw some stickers on top of here and then seal everything again with that matte top coat. And then here's what this nail looks like. I love this. The colors just like melt together. Overall, really fun and super easy to do. All right, so here are all the colors that are lined up. I'm gonna put the finished sets on at the end so you can see what it looks like on my hand as well. But that one was dreamy and really easy to achieve. And now we're gonna get into our last nail look, which looks a little bit more like intricate, but honestly, it's super easy to do. We're gonna create some tiny little flowers. Now I always see these little like ink flowers on nail designs and I always stayed away from them because I was like, there's no way I could ever create something like that. But I really just love how forgiving inks are. And inks do not have to be perfect. You do not have to have the perfect kind of nail art skills to play with inks. You can still create really fun, beautiful nails just with some basic skills and some really good inks. So again, if you are looking for some fun inks, I'm telling you, these are really, really beginner friendly and absolutely such a fun way just to incorporate, again, nail art onto your nail. All right, so we have that first layer cured here for our base color. Now let's get into those tiny flowers. So I picked 4 colors here and I'm really gonna focus here on the side of the brush here and I'm just gonna start tapping, 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 just creating like a random kind of just flower kind of irregular shape on the nail. And this is like a trust the process kind of moment because we're going to be building this up and using different colors to just really enhance it. So every time you tap it, I'm just kind of tapping kind of like in a fast moment, but I'm tapping very lightly. I'm not like jamming the brush into the nail, and it's giving us already, you can kind of see it's giving us like this like effortless kind of petal effect. It's really beautiful. And once we start layering it and building it up a little bit more, you're really going to see this just come to life. Now the best part about these inks is that they are fast drying and they are lightweight, so they dry really quickly, so you can build up the color without having to wait for every layer to dry. So I'm just tapping right back onto those flowers again just to build up the color a little bit more. So the best part about these is that you can build them up, and the more you build them up, the more depth they're going to get. So like that first layer, when you go in with the inks, it's going to be that soft wash of color. The second layer is giving you more definition. And then the third layer is giving you more depth, and it's going to show those details. So when we go ahead and incorporate a softer pink color here in just a moment, you're really going to see more of like the depth and details come through. Right now, I'm still going in with that same pink. I'm kind of filling in some negative space here, and this is like a total optional step to keep filling it in. But I just wanted to keep just creating like the most like tiniest little flowers and just kind of show you how this kind of comes along from start to finish. Okay, so I think we're good here. I'm liking what we're working with. It's a beautiful start to this. So now let's go ahead and add some more to this. We're going to go in with the lighter pink in the collection here, and I am removing almost all the product on the brush. You want to have a very little product on the brush when you are working with more of like a precise, like intricate kind of design like you see here. And again, I'm just doing those soft, just like tapping right onto that design. So we are still pulling in like that petal effect, but this time we're layering the colors just to give it more of like that petal effect. It's also giving us more pops of color in here. Overall, very light and delicate. I did a floral one pulling in a purple and yellow, and that was absolutely beautiful. And I'll show that to you here in just a moment, but the pinks is absolutely beautiful. It's giving us kind of like a little bit of like a little rose moment here. So I am going to go back in with that darker pink again, and we're going to hit it right on top just to add more definition to this. And then once we're done doing that, kind of bringing it more, I just wanted more of like a pop of color to this. I did get a little bit of ink outside the flower, so I'm going to show you how I can easily correct that without wiping this whole flower that we just did completely off. So what I'm going to do now is we're just going to go ahead and put the ink down. I'm going to go ahead and grab a flat brush, and then I'm going to take a little bit of acetone on that flat brush, and we're going to hit it right there. And we're just going to go ahead and just brush that off, and look at that. Our flower's as good as new. So let's say you didn't like this design at all and you wanted to completely start over. You could just go ahead and take a lint-free wipe with some rubbing alcohol, and you can wipe off that design, and then you can just start over. So that is really nice. You don't have to completely start the whole entire nail all over again. Then the last step of our little flowers are adding some adorable little leaves here just to kind of tie our little micro roses here together. We're just going to add some leaves here. And to me, this is what really brings it to life. Now, if you really wanted to make these more realistic and give it some like line art to it, you could go ahead and once you're done with your design, do your matte top coat. You could go over it with some colored pencil, or you could go in with your nail art brush and do some shadowing and make it even more detailed. I mean, you can get really in depth with it. I'm just showing you some easy ways on how to make flowers with just what we have in this collection as is. I do think another thing would be to go ahead and do like a transfer foil as your base and then do the flowers on top of it and then add some pearl elements. Oh, I just think that would be absolutely beautiful. So we added our little green petals here, sealed everything in with a matte finish. And then here are some of the other flowers that I did incorporating all of the inks here. This is such a fun, refreshing spring kind of watercolor look, and I'm totally here for this. And then here's our soft unicorn nail look. This set right here, I love this, and this to me just needed a matte moment on its own. I mean, this would look good glossy too, but I feel like it just seals the whole look for me with that beautiful matte finish. The colors are just soft, dreamy. It just really just brings this whole collection to life. And then our Mosaic pebbles. This is honestly kind of one of my favorite. I love the design. I love how the shapes are all irregular, and this was so easy to do and really fun. So everything that we use in today's video can be found in that description box below. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you all in the next one.